Let me ask you something. Have you ever prayed for something and then waited? Waited for the opportunity, waited for the relationship, waited for the confidence, waited for the breakthrough. And while you were waiting, nothing changed. A lot of religions teach this idea. If you do these things, God will bless you. Read this, pray this, say this, obey this, then God will reward you. Now pause. What if that mindset by itself quietly makes you passive? What if instead of asking, when will God bless me, you ask, what am I building? Because here's a hard truth. Whatever you put into your life is what you get out of it. That's not rebellion. That's not anti-faith. That's accountability. Let's talk about responsibility. If you want an amazing, fit body, you don't kneel down and say, God, please bless me with abs. You go to the gym. You track your food. You drink water. You get uncomfortable. Muscles don't grow from belief. They grow from resistance. So let me ask you, are you praying for results that require discipline? If you want an amazing marriage, you don't sit at home saying, God, send me the perfect spouse. You become the kind of person the right person would want. You learn communication. You heal your trauma. You practice emotional maturity. You go on dates. You risk rejection. Because relationships don't magically appear. They're built. If you want financial freedom, you don't wait for a blessing check in the mail. You learn skills. You take risks. You invest. You fail. You try again. You create value. Money follows value. Let me ask you something deeper. Is it possible we sometimes use waiting on God as a way to avoid fear? Because if it's God's timing, then we don't have to take scary action. If it's God will provide, then we don't have to confront our laziness. If it's God didn't bless me, then we don't have to take ownership. But ownership is power. Blame is weakness. You can believe in God. You can have faith. But faith without action is just hope. And hope without movement changes nothing. Let's talk about confidence. Some people pray, God, please help me not be awkward. But confidence is built. You talk to strangers. You practice. You embarrass yourself. You survive it. Confidence grows from exposure, not from wishes. What about mental health? God, take away my anxiety. But are you sleeping enough? Are you exercising? Are you limiting social media? Are you going to therapy? Are you learning coping skills? God might inspire, but you still have to participate. What about purpose? God, show me my calling. What if your calling is discovered through action? Try things. Volunteer. Build something. Create something. Clarity comes from movement. Stagnation breeds confusion. Let's get uncomfortable for a second. Some people say, if I'm righteous enough, I'll be blessed. But look at reality. There are kind people who struggle. There are disciplined people who succeed. There are selfish people who still get rich. Life runs on principles. Plant seeds. Water them. They grow. Ignore them. They die. That's not mystical. That's cause and effect. If you want strong friendships, you call first. You check in. You apologize when wrong. You show up. You don't sit alone saying, why hasn't God blessed me with better friends? If you want your business to grow, you don't pray for customers. You improve your service. You market better. You study sales. You analyze mistakes. You adapt. If you want respect, you become respectable. You keep promises. You show discipline. You control your emotions. Respect is earned. Let me ask you something honest. Where in your life are you waiting? Instead of working, be specific. Your body, your marriage, your finances, your mindset, your parenting. Let's talk about parenting. You can pray your kids turn out well, but do you listen to them? Do you regulate your emotions? Do you apologize when wrong? Do you model what you preach? Children learn from patterns, not prayers. Now hear me clearly. This is not anti-God. This is anti-passivity. Maybe God doesn't bless effort instead of replacing it. Maybe the blessing is a capacity to act. Maybe the miracle is your ability to choose. Because personal responsibility is terrifying. It means you can't blame your parents, your spouse, your church, your past, the economy. You can acknowledge pain, but you still move. And here's the empowering part. If your actions created your current life, your actions can create a new one. If you ate poorly for years and gained weight, that wasn't God punishing you. That was patterns. If you avoided hard conversations and your marriage is distant, that wasn't fate. That was avoidance. If you never invested and have no savings, that wasn't destiny. That was inaction. And the beautiful part, patterns can change. You don't need a supernatural event to start going to the gym tomorrow. You don't need a prophecy to start budgeting tonight. You don't need a sign to send the hard text. You need courage. You need ownership. You need responsibility. Imagine two people. Person one says, "When God blesses me, I'll start." Person two says, "I'll start and let God bless the effort." Who grows faster? Who learns more? Who builds momentum? Momentum is powerful. Once you start acting, results create belief. Belief creates confidence. Confidence creates consistency. Consistency creates transformation. So let me ask you again, are you waiting for permission that you already have? Because here's the reality. Your life is a harvest of your habits. Whatever you put into your life is what you get out. You put junk into your body, you get low energy. You put negativity into your mind, you get anxiety. You put effort into relationships, you get connection. You put study into skills, you get competence. You put discipline into days, you get results. It's not magic, it's math. And math doesn't care what you believe. It responds to inputs. So maybe the better prayer isn't, "God bless me." Maybe it's, "Give me courage to act." And then you act today, not next week, not when you feel ready, not when a sign appears. Right now, send the email, go for the walk, apologize first, start the budget, open the book, make the call. Responsibility feels heavy at first, but it becomes freedom. Because when you accept that your effort shapes your life, you stop waiting. And you start building. And building is empowering. So here's the final question. If nothing in your life changes over the next 5 years, is it because God didn't bless you or because you didn't build? That answer might hurt, but it might also set you free. If this challenged you even a little bit, hit like and follow this channel. We talk about real accountability, real growth, and building the life you actually want instead of waiting for it. Comment below. What area of your life are you done waiting on? And what video should I make next to help you build it?